Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I am doing a tutorial today on makeup that has been made in the United States. I dug very deep into my makeup drawers here, and I was actually flabbergasted that 90% of my makeup was not made in the United States. I do try to support our country by buying products that are made here, that give jobs here, yada, yada, yada. I'm not getting into any political debate here, but I do try to support local jobs, that, you know, products that are made in the United States. So I'm going to be using everything that's in this video is made in the United States. So let's go ahead and get started. I do not think they make this anymore. This is the Studio Secrets by L'Oreal. L'Oreal products are made in the United States. This is green because obviously I have this huge blemish right here that is just screaming at you. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down on top of that blemish to kind of like minimize the redness. Moving on to the next thing. Professionals. Yes, Benefits actually is made in the United States as well. You know, and it can be quite tricky. This is, I have the little mini one. This is the Professional. Fills in your pores. It can be a little tricky because like the Too Faced palette said, I don't know, how did they state it on it? They stated bulk made in the United States, assembled in the Dominican Republic. So I'm trying to get things that are just all made here in the United States. So the packaging, you really have to read what they say pretty close, you know, because it can be tricky at sometimes. Okay, so I just got that all into my pores here. Make my pores nice and smooth. We're going to be moving on to Maybelline. Maybelline is made here as well. This is the Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless by Maybelline. I was very, very happy. I was actually really sad to know that Wet n Wild is made in China. I love Wet n Wild, but I guess I'm going to love Maybelline and L'Oreal, and it benefits a lot more. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and apply this to the face. We're going to go ahead and move on to the setting powder. Actually, sorry, this is a finishing powder, but I use it as a setting powder. It's the best. And surprisingly, this is my favorite. It's made by Almay. It's called the Smart Shade. And they are made here also in the United States. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this in the cap as so. And this is so finely milled, it just kind of like, it glides. Just glides everywhere. So finely milled. Anybody I've ever recommended this powder to are just completely blown away. The shade is amazing. And it goes, I mean, these are just, they're just like, I don't know, like the finest milled powder you've ever touched. They're just wonderful. So, and if you guys are wondering what shade I am in 100 Light Almay Smart Shade. So let's get to contour. Milani, guys, Milani is made in the United States. I was happily surprised because the majority of things that I thought were going to be made here actually were not. And I was really shocked to find out that a lot of the makeup is made in China. These brands that you will be these brands that you think like, there's no way. But yes, a lot of them were made in China. Even some of these top designer brands were made in China. But, you know, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, you know, to each his own. I'm just trying to support our country a little bit more by buying products that are made here. I mean, come on, you guys. You can't tell me that you weren't upset when Levi took their business overseas. I was such a proud, you know, the Levi jeans back in the day, back when I was young, very, very young. I was so proud that I was buying jeans that were made here in the United States. And then boom, it became too expensive, so they took their business overseas. So I'm just trying to bring some positive light to companies that actually have their business still here in the United States. Let's go ahead and, oh, by the way, this is the Milani Contour Plus Highlighter. This is a duo. It actually has here a liquid highlighter And if you guys are looking for like really, really natural highlighters, because this is a very natural contour and highlighter, this is absolutely amazing. Okay guys, moving on to cream blushes or blushes. I actually kind of throw all mine in here. So this one here in the corner is made by Tarte, and Tarte also makes their products here in the United States. So I'm going to pop this on. I don't know what color it is. It's somewhere, in some box somewhere. I don't know. I normally just kind of fill up these little makeup pods and kind of store them so they're more organized. So I'm just going to add a little bit of color onto my skin. And I do love using the creams lately because it just kind of gives you that natural, like, dewiness glow. Colorpop is made in California. So they are our neighboring state here in Las Vegas. And just look at that glitter. They are an e-commerce brand, which means that you can get them online. You know what, guys? I think Colorpop is being sold. I know Colorpop is also being sold at Sephora in very limited collections. Just add that little extra glitter. Moving on to eyes. Again, Stila, which these are the most amazing, best quality liquid eyeshadows you will ever find. There's nothing that I have tested out that competes, not even Colorpop liquid eyeshadows. They are made, and they are very proud that they are made in the United States because they post it very large on their packaging. Made in the United States. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand here. You guys can see, look at that. Absolutely stunning. This color is Kitten. And I'm going to just go ahead and place this above my lashes. Just dipping in. Now you can actually use the applicator, but I'm just kind of just adding a hint of color. And look at that. You guys can see that beautiful, beautiful shine. This is one of my all-time favorites. And yes, this is by L'Oreal as well. This is the Felt Tip eyeliner. All-time favorites. This is like my go-to mascara for like forever. You can see. And when you open it, it has a very, very flexible, look at, see? Very, very flexible tip. So I'm going to just go ahead and place this above my eyelashes. Finishing off the eyes, I'm going to go ahead with the Voluminous Carbon Black by L'Oreal as well. Okay guys, finishing up the lips, I'm going to be using Jordana. This is in color Baby Berry. These are also made here in the United States. I'm going to go ahead and just line my lips. And these are actually some of my favorite lip liners. They're very cheap. You get them at Walgreens. Very cheap. I think they're $1 to $2 each. And they just glide right on. Okay, to complete this look, I'm going to go with the Avon. Avon is proudly made here as well in the United States. If you guys are wondering what I'm using an Ultra Glaze Wear. This is in color Hot Pink. Really pretty color. And let's just spray our skin down using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. This thing has the best like sprayer on it. And it smells so good. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below whether you want to see more made in the United States makeup. So it's informative for you, it's informative for me because I have to go through all my makeup and I have to read more on where these products are actually made. But if you could please, please, please push that subscribe button and that tiny little bell next to it. I am Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.